Hello everybody, welcome back to Nintendo Tales.
It's been a while since we've been doing Pikmin, but
It is true. It is true. We have
because it was very scary where we're about to go.
Actually, I was really hesitant to do this because we have two parts left in this world, and there are two bosses in this world, neither of which we have fought, meaning we got two bosses to fight today.
Really?
And yes,
Thank you,
it's gonna be interesting. I don't think I've ever done both in one day before, but
it's time to try.
We're going to enter into the Forest of Hope and do the very best we can. I don't know, and if you listen really close, you can hear our Wii like dying in the background. We're still playing this on the original Wii,
Yeah.
which is like 12 years old at this point.
And this is a GameCube game though, but since the Wii can play it, yeah, we'll go with that. Better graphics.
Yeah. So, 33 blue Pikmin right away. I'm gonna employ some speedrunning tactics. Luckily, we've got all flowers going for us.
He still hasn't given up the speedrunning.
No, I'm really a speedrunner, you guys. You just gotta believe me. 67 reds. And we will stand here calling them, even though that's not what speedrunners do.
We could get the grass and get those, leaves to turn into flowers.
That is the best idea you have ever had in your life.
Wow, I wish I'd have more ideas like that in my life.
That's like a pretty bad life. Okay, so, is that all of them? That was productive.
I guess so.
Come here, you lollygaggers.
Just like, wow, now that I've drunk this nectar, it gives me a new perspective on life and the beauty of nature.
You know, I've realized editing these episodes, you know, I hear us talk about all the things that we talk about. Well, I don't think about it when we're actually doing it. But when I listen to us talk about it again, we talk about life a lot.
Yeah, we do.
I feel like we should be life coaches.
We should.
Because, like, nobody is prepared for life like we are.
Yeah.
We know how to, like, to coach people on this kind of stuff.
All you have to do is play Nintendo games and recall memories of your life.
Yes.
There you go. You too can be like us.
You just want to be like us, don't you? We're
course you
extremely popular people. Just why this is a Saturday night and we don't have any friends to hang out with.
Sometimes you don't always want to be like popular people.
That is true.
It's not always positive to be popular.
That is extremely true. Thank you for reminding me. So
be not popular like us.
Yeah, that's the way
and
to
that's
succeed.
always positive.
just be like us, guys. So, once we break down this white wall, which won't take too long, we will set all our Pikmin to work on the black one, which will take a little bit longer, but hopefully with the combined power of teamwork, it will not take an overly long amount of time. Yumi is going to find the most interesting subject that she can possibly think about. She is an interesting person.
I was actually just thinking about how it's amazing that Ulmer's speed isn't slowed down at all by water, despite it goes up over his head.
He's just like, yeah! He's been working out. He's one of those people that like swims to work out. Yeah.
And he can swim like walking.
Not to mention he's going this fast with his spacesuit on.
I know. He's a fit guy.
I know he is. He's one of those dads that works out.
Yeah, he is a dad.
I know. He's got those two kids that nobody knows the names of. I do have kids. Spent like a week. Day 7. Yeah, on this planet.
Poor Ulmer.
That must be really hard for him.
But they all think he's on a vacation, so...
Do they really?
I think so.
You just theorize that?
Well, I think he left on his vacation, so I don't think they're too worried about him right now. It depends on how long the vacation
is. Like, what kind of guy is like, oh, it's my vacation, goodbye, you guys? Well, he's not a family guy, apparently.
I don't know. I think he admits in other games, like maybe Hey Pikmin, that he loves his family, but sometimes he needs time to be alone.
Well, after the messages his wife sends them, Omar actually fell asleep there. I was having a hard time getting him to pay attention. The red's dismissed in a very good way. Now, Yumi, this is going to be slightly interesting.
Whoa.
See, that's why I moved the blues. That right there is why I moved the blues. Do not chase that boulder. That's not something you can destroy.
Hey, I'll go fetch it.
So this is not going quite as planned.
There we go.
So what you got to do is throw a red into the blowhole. You guys all know this because you all have played Pikmin before. I'm pretty sure everybody watching this.
I don't know.
Decently sure. The goal is to get him to past that. So I got him to red, which is pretty good. Do not murder that one person.
Run!
Go, man! Okay, now we're gonna have to dedicate the whole episode to him. Yumi, what was his name? I forgot. What was his name?
Harry, you were a good red Pikmin.
Was he really Harry though?
I suppose. I mean, it came to my head.
Harry Styles.
You will be forever missed. And it's too bad that you didn't see that rock flying towards you. You were too busy looking at that hill over there and contemplating life.
You know, life again. You know, he was watching Nintendo Tales.
Yeah, but
I mean, watching Nintendo Tales can be dangerous.
yeah, especially if you're in front of a huge beetle, it's gonna shoot a rock at you.
Yeah.
So you gotta kind of
You got to pick the right time to watch.
use
episodes.
discretion when watching. At last, my radiation canopy. This turns the harsh radiation of deep space into soft infrared rays that are easy on the body. I'll sleep like a baby once I get this back into the ship.
Back into the ship. Okay, that's too many of you.
Apparently, he hasn't been sleeping well because of radiation.
Oh, that gets me too. Stinking radiation. Okay, that'll be 30, which will be enough to carry this cannon beetle back. I think we will have a clear en route to the ship.
They were almost pushing him without.
They were really helping him. So, whilst this is happening, me and my lazy blues
Lazy blues.
are just going to sleep in the water apparently.
Can you go through that hole? Guess you can.
Yeah, but I'm not going to right now. Super busy. No, you don't. No.
It's that annoying guy again that says I steal all your fans. And I think one might still be chasing him.
Okay.
Oh no, forgot about these.
Yeah, I really, highly dislike these guys actually. I think they're
like those people that just all of a sudden ambush you and say, "Surprise! Happy birthday!" when it's not your birthday.
It's not your birthday is the thing. And they do it every day. They've been doing it for years. And you really wish they would stop.
Knew that your birthday must be close to now. And they keep trying to surprise you, but it's just so often it's not a surprise anymore.
Because they started the day late, so they're doing it for like the rest of the year.
I'll have to inspect it later to make sure it hasn't cracked. I'll be in for even more trouble if I have any radiation leaks.
That's now recovered 13 out of 30.
Just
16 more. So basically, you're on your own until you beat the distance.
I love how optimistic he is. Just 16 more.
I know. You gotta keep your eyes on the prize.
Eyes
Right.
on the prize. Because, yeah.
And the next
life
episode
goals.
will not have Yumi in it. So.
Life goals! No, not to not have me, but to.
Life goals! So this is the most dangerous part of the game. I don't care about no final boss of Pikmin. Listen, this is what is truly difficult about Pikmin. Here's
Pushing
what I'm
this
gonna
box.
do. Pushing that box. I hate boxes. I really do. Hate pushing them. So Olmar is gonna take a jog back to the ship. And honestly, this part scares me more than any other. We lost one Pikmin during the Cannon Beetle fight. One.
Because he was contemplating life.
Yeah. I think there's gonna be a lot of people contemplating life in this next fight.
Oh, man.
Honestly, I think we're dead meat.
Let's hope not.
I'm going to gather up all the Pikmin I possibly can.
Oh, we got a
and
few there.
They've used up all of that nectar, so I can't use any more of that.
There's one leaf trailing behind.
You know what? He can get left behind. It's going to be his day to get left behind.
That poor guy.
He might actually like getting left behind.
Maybe he would. Like, I don't know. Sometimes it's good to be left behind, I suppose.
If everybody's like marching off to war and you trip, you're like, "Come back, guys!" And they're like, "We're marching off to war." Then maybe you should just go with that, you know?
Those guys are having a pool party over there.
Hey guys, stop messing around.
Marco Polo!
Marco Polo always was a game that confused me.
Who
I could
is he
never.
anyway?
I know, who is that guy?
And why do you only do it when you're
Or
in
are
water?
there two?
Oh, like one's Marco and one's Polo.
That's what I always thought.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't understand how you're supposed to do this without having mass destruction.
Oh, like that.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Go to the other
No good. No good. The
the
blues are
blues.
acting as lifeguards. What, man? No. No. Dude.
We got a lot saved, though.
That was not near as bad as it could have been.
I like it better in Pikmin 2 and 3 where they all group together immediately when they get to things like this.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm sorry, son, but listen.
Throw a few blues.
I don't know how to switch.
You don't.
You know what? Thanks, man. Okay, we got a problem.
Houston,
okay.
we have a problem.
Really bad problem, actually. I'm going to use this, oh, thank you for eating there. You got a lot on your head, and that actually really helps. Okay. Now, if I stay in this one place...
Oh, get him, get him.
Oh, yes. This is going better than I expected. One snagger down. Here comes another one. Okay, listen. Son. Wilford. Is there another? I think I already named somebody Wilford.
I thought that was Bilford.
Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter now. Okay, we're doing actually really well. I mean, we've got a lot of people having a pool party, and I did not want them to do that. They're like their boss at work told them not to.
Maybe they'd enjoy it better than being eaten by a snake with a bird head.
Again, a nice time to have a pool party. Hey, let's take these pellets back. No, your brother are dying. Get back here, son.
Plus, there's all the blorbs in the way.
Yeah, you're gonna die back there anyway. Look at them valiantly fighting. That's so amazing.
Those
this
guys,
is where my
their goals too. Life goals.
you have a lot of life goals.
I know.
I'm telling you.
I gotta be more realistic. Those guys are just like, how to pass? Okay.
Okay.
Here is the one.
More snagret. And it's getting late. We've gotta go. Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast.
We gotta go faster.
Faster. Go.
Look at this beatage.
Pikmin X.
Third Pikmin should
Yes.
be called Pikmin X.
Yeah, they should.
Oh, just missed that one.
Like,
okay,
you
get
mean
up, guys.
fourth?
Get up.
Or
Pikmin.
fifth.
Pikmin V. Pikmin IV.
Yeah.
No, that wouldn't be as cool as I was picturing it.
Maybe not.
Down.
Damn boy.
Okay. I really hope that these.
Okay.
Down.
We got
Good.
him.
He's dead.
He's just like, oh what? Oh no!
Major mistake.
Outside.
That's really disheartening when you die.
Oh boy.
It's the try to pronounce that. Geiger counter.
Giger.
Geiger.
Giger.
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 J.
Every spaceship needs one of these, but I don't actually know what it's for. Every once in a while it goes wild and lets out a lot of noise, but I never pay much attention to it, so it doesn't do me much good. I really should read that manual one of these days. We should look up what that actually does.
Can you carry it? No, son.
Well, they said we can go in the water.
Why are you carrying it back past all the blorbs when you have an easy path?
Well, it's through water, isn't it? Remember, there is no path through water to the happy shipground.
That is true, isn't it?
I guess so.
Okay.
We have to take those guys with us.
Whilst these guys are doing that, I want to escort them so they don't kill themselves, but I also want to make sure that there are no Pikmin that we left. I don't think there are.
We should be carrying those pellets, honestly. But
Now, what's the map button? Rats.
I think it's this. No.
Yumi, stop playing my game.
Okay.
Like, she reached over and just pressed a button.
Well,
If you brush that dude, you know what? I'm gonna be extremely angry with you guys.
oh, okay. They were like, oh, we don't want plastic anger with us.
Hey guys.
Oh, no.
You know what? We're gonna have to do it before mass chaos ensues.
Sometimes in life, you just have to do that. You have to take down your blorbs before mass chaos ensues.
Exactly. And if he's there, we go. Now I think if these guys are smart, we can take this part back. Are you not seeing this?
Apparently not.
No! Listen.
What are you doing?
I don't even know.
Throw them.
Throw them. That'll fix your problems.
There.
Okay, now we got it moving again. If you
That's the noise it makes.
dare.
They do not do.
Good. No. Okay. I think we can take this guy back to you in time. We might as well get some extra Pikmin.
You know, with all of those things, like the Pikmin got their head stuck in the armored cannon beetle, and the Snagrets sometimes got stuck trying to get their heads out of the ground.
Does that remind you of anything?
Yeah, that kind of reminds me of a time when I was very young, and when I got my head stuck. And it was a long time ago before Flash was born, and we were in a new house and everything. Well, I think I was about 5 years old, and playing in the living room after watching Nick Jr. or some such thing, because I like doing that.
Oh, that's a great thing to do.
Then, at some point, there was this chair in the middle of the living room, and I don't know why it was there either. I took it into the living room or it was left there. And then...
It wasn't normally there.
Yeah.
It was a secret chair.
And being a playful 5-year-old, I decided, this could be a fun toy. And instead of just sitting in it like you normally would do, and like any normal person would do, I just flipped it over. and started.
Chairs are actually forts.
Yeah.
Announced to many people.
And then I thought, it had these bottom rungs across the legs, like I think about 2 on each leg. And I thought, or maybe only 1, I don't know. But anyway, I thought this would be kind of cool to try to see if I can climb through it. And so I just pictured myself going through it like a tunnel and coming out in some unknown imaginary world or something. I don't know. But anyway, I was just going through it.
I'm interested.
And then I poke my head out from the top like a gopher. And then
Like
I
out
think,
of Omar's spaceship.
yeah. And then I think, okay, this is really fun. And then I decided, okay, I'm gonna go back now. And when I try to go back, my chin gets in the way. And I try to move around.
Now, I've had nightmares about this. Yumi has actually experienced this.
I moved,
terrifying.
and I couldn't get it past my chin or my ears or anything. And then I realized I'm stuck. And so I start really
And your
freaking
favorite
out.
show is ending on Nick Jr.
I think it already ended, and that's why I got distracted with the chair.
Okay,
But anyway,
you're in front of a show you don't like.
I couldn't even
Stuck in the
see it.
chair.
It was the other way from the TV.
Oh no!
So I didn't even have anything else to do.
Now we got a problem.
And so I realize I can't get out of here, and my father's at work, and my mom is there with me. I guess in another room at this point. But then I go.
Your mom's just watching you get your head stuck in the chair. Yeah, kid. See how you like that one.
I forget if she was like doing something else there while I happened to be doing that, or she was in another room for a minute. But then I start going, Mom, I can't get out, Mama. Mom!
With increasing intensity.
she kind of comes, and then she's just like, oh, what did you do? And she tries to figure out how to get my head turned just right to get back in there. And she tries, and she can't do it. Now, normally my dad would probably say, if I got myself in there, I can get myself out. But I guess it was just such a way where, like, the top of my head could come out, but not the bottom part of my chin as easily. But anyway, Mom couldn't figure it out either, and at this point I started despairing for life. Because apparently I was gonna have to live the rest of my life with this chair around me. And I couldn't.
Just imagine yourself going to school with a chair, graduating with a chair, getting married with a chair.
Well, first I'd have to figure out how to stand up and walk. I mean, I couldn't really do much of anything.
Bodybuilding with a chair.
That would be the first step. And so I
You could
started
have gotten good.
kind of despairing. Like, I guess I might have thought, well, at least I can eat. But I still thought this would be like a boring thing. Oh, that brought to mind another tale I might tell later. But anyway.
Okay, focus.
Yeah. So, at this point, I start crying. And I'm just like, I'm not gonna be able to get out of here. And Mom's just like, oh, don't cry. I'll find a way to get you out. And she leaves for a bit. And
So
so
you're left alone to cry in this chair.
So I'm just like sitting there wondering what I'm gonna do and thinking about how boring my life will be now. And then all of a sudden my mom comes back and she's got a saw in her hand. And at this point, I start freaking out because I'm like, Mother, I don't know if you realize, but I think I need my head to live. And if you cut it off, I mean, I'll get out, but this isn't what I wanted.
Just like Yumi, that's a good chair you just ruined there. Listen, that thing costs a lot.
This
Get
little
that on sale.
handsaw, and at that point I start immediately screaming.
Like just freaking out.
Yeah, and I'm just like crying even harder. And she's like, oh, it's okay.
That chair is part of a set, daughter.
I'm gonna help you. And I go, Daddy!
Hope Dad gets home from work soon.
She's just like, it's okay. I'm right here.
Mamas don't know how to use saws, right?
And I actually said, Mama's not enough. I want my daddy. But at some point, I calmed down enough to realize she's sawing the rungs of the chair and not me. And then after waiting a bit, I finally get free when she saws through and sacrifices the chair bottom rungs for me getting
Wow.
out free. And she's such a
That
great
That
mom.
was part of a set.
Yeah, I don't know. It might have just been a standalone chair there, but
At least I was free and I could live my life now unencumbered by this chair, which I thought would be so fun to go through, and I realized I'm never gonna do that again.
So a life lesson that you've learned from Nintendo Tales today. Don't
Get your head stuck in things that you'll regret. It may look fun, but you won't be able to get back out as easily as you get into it.
Yeah.
And
if your mom starts coming at you with a saw, you might live. It's possible.
yeah, because she might actually be willing to sacrifice something else instead of you. So,
Well,
and she had quite a story of her father when he did come home from work.
it's like chair lying in pieces on the ground. I saved our daughter. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I think that episode went pretty well. We did lose a decent amount of Pikmin, but we gained them back. And we got 2 parts in one day. Beat 2 bosses, told a tale, taught you how to live life. And we will always remember Harry.
Yes.
Wonderful Harry Styles. Okay. We're going to see you guys in the next episode where it's going to be a little bit different. We're going to go back to the place of our beginning. See you guys then.
See ya.